Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another game right here. E4, E5. I'm playing black, obviously. All right, black don't crack. Sorry, I don't know why I just said that. Okay. Nights out. Usual opening that I do. Playing the Italian game right here. And I tried to. I thought my opponent was gonna go for the fried liver. Jumping the knight, forking. So I prevented that. Of course, I could have yeah developed my bishop, but I decided to do pawn to h6 instead. He castles, which yeah was a good move. Yep, develop the dark square bishop attacking the center. Now he moves his pawn up, possibly trying to do this pawn move right here to d4. Um, I made an inaccuracy. Of course, I make a lot of mistakes all the time. I should have moved my bishop back down here because if he does this, of course, then it's attacking the bishop and the pawn at the same time, which is not ideal. Definitely gonna remember that for my next game that I play black. He makes a mistake because yes, he gets his rook out, more protection to his e pawn. But again, he could have done an attack right here, which I'm pretty sure he does. It's just you have to wait a little bit. Again, I don't know why I did that. I make a lot of mistakes earlier on to this game, and then I normally like clutch up near the end. Got a bit lucky though, I have to say. Um, this is a bit of an older game. I don't play like this anymore, but I thought it'd still be a fun game to show. Yep. I move my pawn up, attacking this pawn right here and the bishop at the same time, but I simply lose a pawn this way. And I think he does it. Yep, he takes it. I take back. He pushes his pawn down, attacking this pawn right here. Right, completely undefended, nothing protecting it besides the one knight right here. But he has a rook and knight on it. I only have my own knight on it. Right, so he's gonna take it. Oh yeah, I had to push my bishop down at the same time because he's attacking that. Right, he's attacking that. So yeah, I have to save the bishop. He takes the pawn. I take back for some weird reason. Um, I'm pretty sure he could have won my queen through a fork somehow. I can't see it, but that's what the engine's saying. Bang, he takes that with check. Forking for the knight, but then I can just simply block with the knight right here. Yeah, which I do. Um, yep, there we go. This is where I thought I was gonna lose the game here because it's like, yo, I'm cooked. Like I'm cooked, right? I get a comeback though. Don't worry. He can easily just take this knight now and then force checkmate. But I castled. I did leave my, I left my knight hanging. Um, that don't ask why, bro. Okay, because I could have done bishops here. Um, that's what the chess engine's saying, but I don't, and he takes it right. I sack my bishop for some reason. I don't. I think I don't know why. I think if I take that, he takes back. Then I take here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what I was trying to do, I was trying to put my queen onto this square because hopefully he like takes it. He like moves his queen away, and then I could do background checkmate, right? That's what my plan was. It was a stupid idea, right? Like I don't know what the hell I was planning. I'm not even sure if you guys understood what I just said. But the idea was I'll try to move this queen away so then I can do background checkmate. That's basically the idea. It didn't work because it was just very stupid. Yeah, he takes a hanging pawn, I trade it away, I take back, and then he takes, right? And I take back the pawn. Now, my plan is I wanted him to like check, like move his knight, sorry, move his queen, like maybe somewhere here. Wait, no, that's just hanging his queen. Maybe he checks here, I move here, he checks again here, then I move down, and then I go for background checkmate. That was kind of my idea. That's what I was trying to do, but it didn't work. It definitely didn't work. Well, I thought it did when he did this move. I moved back. Yeah. Then he simply just blocked me off with his knight, which I never saw because I'm an idiot. Trust me, I don't play like this anymore. You guys are probably pulling your hairs out right now, and I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what it was. I developed the bishop on the best square, best move right here. Um, He pushes his pawn down. I think he is to probably to avoid background check. I mean, that's probably the reason why he did that, right? Um, yeah. I don't. I. It's an alright move. It does the job by attacking the queen because yeah, he only has a knight protecting it now. But yeah, moving my bishop to d5 was way better. Um, he moves his queen, attacking the bishop now. See, this is why moving the bishop was better. Then I move my bishop here. which is actually it's a good move because I get these squares right here, which are like vital squares around the king. The engine saying d7 was a better move. Move my queen down and protecting the bishop. But that's fine. This is still an excellent move. Still works. He attacks my queen. I move my queen to a very strong square right now because if he moves his queen anywhere that's not protecting this pawn, I'm gonna force checkmate, right? Or I'm gonna get really close to checkmate. I force checkmate basically, and yeah, he does this move. I think he wasn't going for this pawn because my bishop's there, so I think he thought my bishop wasn't on this pawn. I don't know. I moved my bishop back because I don't think I knew what to do, so I did that. This was a better move right here. If I move my queen to f5, um, probably because if I move my queen to f5, I could move my bishop over here to f3, attacking the queen and the knight at the same time. Maybe that might have been a move right there. I don't know. Possibly, possibly not. But that's just me talking, right? I'm just yapping. He develops a dark square bishop on the best square, which hey, that's kudos to him. He has to be wary about this pawn right now. He can't push this pawn at all because my queen is of course on the rook. I attack the knight and target the dark square bishop at the same time, which is a good move. But he can fork right here. He can fork, but I can defend the fork, which I did see obviously. So yeah, he does it. And chess.com is saying here it's actually a mistake because it is, because I can just simply move my queen down. And a great move is because now I've got a battery, and yeah, people who are higher elo than me can easily see that as checkmate one, and I don't need to say that, it's quite obvious. And because if he goes for this, I checkmate him, right? That was kind of my idea. I was hoping that he got greedy, but he didn't. Fairs. But then I saw a really good move right here, rook to e8, pinning the knight to the queen, which, hey, I mean, I'm surprised I saw that because I'm quite cooked at this game. I'm really, really bad, but hey, it's fine. Then he does this move. Yeah. So now we're just competing right now for this one knight. He has his queen and his rook, and I have my queen and my rook on it. But he has a dark square bishop, and his knight's on a light square, so he can't. This is pretty much his defense. And I've got a king and a bishop that I could use to attack the knight. I decide to use my bishop. Using the king is better, obviously, but in the end of the day, the bishop's a bishop. It is completely fine, right? He does this, which is an excellent move. I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to save his queen earlier on. Yeah. Because let's say, I don't know, let's say he's gonna lose this, right? He's losing this knight. Let's say I take my rook, then he moves his queen, right? So he just moves his queen and move early, which I'm pretty sure is a better move because now if I take the knight, he can just trade away the rooks, which I'm pretty sure he does. Yep, he does that. Then I take it back with my bishop. Now we're equal on material. I made a big mistake earlier on in the game, but hey, it is what it is. This pawn is hanging right here as well. Sorry. I'm not sure if I go for it. I can't remember. I don't think I do. No, no, I don't. Yeah. He takes the hanging pawn, which okay, fine. They're very inactive pawns anyways. It's a good move though. And then I move my bishop to the best square. Best move right here. This move I'm always really like happy when I find moves like this because I'm like really starting to like corner the king right now, and I can full checkmate because if I check here, he blocks checkmate, right? But that doesn't happen. Well, it kind of does, right? You'll see. He blunders, right? The only move, and I think it was the only move Chess Engine saying right now is moving his queen to c2 because that prevents me checking right here. That doesn't happen. Obviously, he blunders, unfortunately, and yeah, I full checkmate on him. And yeah, that was the game. It was a good game. It was alright. God knows when I'm gonna hit 900 elo, bro, because like this is taking so long. I have chess premium, chess diamond premium, yeah, for like a whole week now. So I need to make use of it and learn as much as I can. But yeah, Hopefully, bro, I can get 900 elo, bro. Yeah. If you guys are higher elo than me, please criticize my moves in the comments. So we can all learn from it. That's why I have this channel. And yeah. Peace.